Students, last session we have seen return statement with function. Today we are going to discuss about function with parameter and arguments. So the terms parameter refer to any declaration within the parenthesis following the function name in a function declaration. Function can take parameter which are just value you supply to the function so that the function can do something utilization to value. So you can see that diff multiply x and y we are declaring here, that is called the parameter, and when we will call the function we will pass value 2 and 8, that is called the arguments. So that is another thing. Parameters are also called formal parameter and the arguments are called actual parameters. Type of argument in function, there are 4 type of arguments: positional argument, default argument, keyword argument, variable length argument. So what is positional argument? Positional argument are the argument passed to a function in correct positional order. So you can see the example. In this example, diff a, b, c, there are 3 variable we are taking, 3 parameters we are taking, and the function will return a, b, c, and we are passing 3 arguments into this 1, 2, 3. So according to the definition we are passing the correct positional value to the variable, that's why it will display output 1, 2, 3. In the next statement you can see, if we will pass the value in the wrong position, that means just look the example, a, b, c, again the 3 variable, but we are passing only 2, 1 and 2. So this is the error. You can see the error message, a missing 1 required positional argument c. So that means if you will pass the correct value, then it will work. Default argument. A default argument is an argument that assume a default value if a value is not provided in the function call for the argument. Just look the example, diff multiply, in this x and y 2 variable and y equals to 0, we are assigning a default value into this and it will return x into y. So when we will call the function, that time we will pass only 4, that is the argument we are passing only one argument 4 because y having already 0. So according to the code it will give 0 because multiply x into y equals to 0. We can also change the default value at the time of passing arguments. You can see this, the same example is here, only the change we are calling the function with 2 arguments, 4 will go to the x and y equals to 2. So the same program will give the another output, that is 4 into 2, that is the 8. Next, the keyword argument. What is keyword argument? You can also change the order in which the argument can be passed. That means we can exchange the value at the time of calling arguments. You can see that when we are calling the function print, multiply, we are exchanging the order y equals to 2, x equals to 4. In the original function, first we have declared x and then y, but at the time of calling we are passing value y first and then x. That means we can exchange the value, but with the help of variable name. Whatever the variable name we have written, with the help of that we are passing the value. So just look the output, and it's also written keyword argument. We can pass argument value y keyword by parameters name. Now next, variable length argument. Variable length argument, for understanding this, just look the example first. In this example you can see that the function sum, in this we are using asterisk symbol, asterisk n. Asterisk is called the, actually this is the symbol of pointer. So in this example n can accept any number of value according to the variable length. Total equals to 0 for I in n. Total equals to total plus I. It will print the total of the value. So when we are calling this, first we are calling sum without any value. So without any value, that means when the for loop will run, the sum will 0. Next we are calling with one value, that is the 20. So 20 will take addition and output is 20. Then next we are passing 2 value, 20 and 30, and the same we are passing 4 value, 10, 20, 30, 40. That means any number of value we can pass, and because of this asterisk, this function can take any number of arguments. So that is called the variable length argument. Variable length argument is the last part of this function parameters. So this is the end of the function.